vegan leader, victorious leader.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Naše programy nabízejí více jazyků. Prosím, navštivte suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Ryukyu people have their own distinct culture, language, and religion, and most parts of their lifestyle are significantly different from Japanese mainlanders. The Ryukyuan speak indigenous languages such as Okinawan, Uchinaguchi, Amami, Miyako, Yaeyama, and Yonaguni, which are recognized as endangered languages by UNESCO.
The rich indigenous culture of the Ryukyuan people. Continue watching to find out more.
Respected viewers, I am Eiichi. The pure-hearted people of the Ryukyu archipelago appreciate your support of diverse native cultures. May all thrive in peace and harmony in heaven's light. Welcome to our program, The Rich Indigenous Culture of the Ryukyuan People. The Ryukyuan people are an East Asian indigenous group native to the Ryukyu archipelago that dots the vast Pacific Ocean. Traditionally, the Ryukyuan people have been strongly influenced by ancient Chinese customs, and contemporary Ryukyuan culture has also integrated rich Japanese cultural elements. Today, we will explore the beautiful traditional religion, architecture, and arts of the indigenous Ryukyuan people. The Ryukyu archipelago extends from Japan in a southwesterly direction toward Taiwan, also known as Formosa. The islands are part of the Okinawa and Kagoshima prefectures, with about 1.46 million Ryukyuan people in the former prefecture and 118,000 in the latter. The largest and most populated island is Okinawa. It is also called by some the healthiest place on earth because of the community's heavy emphasis on eating traditional plant-based foods and having the highest ratio of centenarians in the world. Okinawa Island is geographically closer to Manila, Taipei, Shanghai, and Seoul than to Tokyo. It is a paradise for tourists and made up of 160 islands with a comfortable subtropical climate, beautiful natural landscapes, and the unique indigenous Ryukyuan culture. The earliest Ryukyuan islanders trace back to about 30,000 years ago. Ryukyu people have their own distinct culture, language, and religion, and most parts of their lifestyle are significantly different from Japanese mainlanders. The Ryukyuans speak indigenous languages such as Okinawan, Uchinaguchi, Amami, Miyako, Yaeyama, and Yonaguni, which are recognized as endangered languages by UNESCO. The Ryukyu native religion features ancestor veneration and respect for the relationships between the living, dead, and the gods and spirits of the natural world. One of its most ancient beliefs is onarigami, which emphasizes the spiritual superiority of women, derived from Amamikyo, who is the creation goddess of the Ryukyu Islands. In the past, women had high privilege in the Ryukyuan religious system and held positions as shamans and guardians of the home and hearth. Over time, Chinese religions such as Qiantian Taoism, and Confucianism, as well as other traditions like Buddhism and Japanese Shinto, have influenced Ryukyuan society and history as well. The ancient sacred religious sites and royal architecture are an important cultural heritage of the Ryukyu Kingdom, which lasted from 1429 until 1879. Gusku sites and related properties of the Kingdom of Ryukyu, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is an excellent representative of a brilliant 500-year period of Ryukyu history, 12th to 17th century. The ruins of the castles are evidence for the social structure and civilization of the ancient Ryukyuan, while the sacred sites are a rare survival of religious heritage. Gusuku sites and related properties include 9 component parts: archaeological ruins of 2 stone monuments, 5 castles including the famous Shuri Castle, and 2 cultural landscapes which are scattered across Okinawa Island and have a collective coverage of 54.9 hectares. Ryukyu traditional houses are part of Okinawa's subtropical natural beauty. The time-honored red-tiled roofs and coral and limestone walls are a valuable part of their cultural heritage. The architectural style of houses was an innovation based on the harmonious integration of age-old styles from China and Japan. Traditionally, lion dog statues stand on the roof of or in front of the house with a male lion dog protecting the residents from bad spirits. This is an ancient Ryukyuan belief. Inside beautiful traditional Ryukyuan houses, indigenous handicrafts showcase their refined lifestyles. Ryukyu lacquerware, made from the lacquer tree, is specifically distinguished by the embedded seashells design, rich native Ryukyuan artistic motifs, and a strong red lacquer style. The Ryukyu lacquerware artwork found in a household may include interior furniture, storing cabinets and boxes, and diningware. Ryukyu pottery has a local name, Yachimun, which includes earthenware and stoneware items traditionally made in the Ryukyu Islands. Ryukyu pottery was first introduced during the Gusuku period, around the 1100s to 1400s from China. The most famous traditional Ryukyu pottery is Tsuboya-ware, which has 2 styles: unglazed pottery called arayachi, such as pots, and the glazed pottery, joyachi, such as rice bowls. The classic pottery products include dishes, vessels, roof tiles, lion dog statues, and even funerary urns. The time-honored designs on yachimun are generally simplified auspicious motifs, such as thickly wooded plants meaning vitality, or a fish pattern meaning prosperity of posterity. We'll take a moment now to enjoy the fresh air in the garden. We'll have more about the fascinating traditional Ryukyu indigenous arts when we return. Please stay tuned to Screenmaster Television.
Vegan, the peaceful warrior.
Welcome back to our program, The Rich Indigenous Culture of the Ryukyuan People. Ryukyu traditional glassware production began in the early Meiji era, 1868 to 1912. The classic glassware was transparent, However, colorful glassware is common today. Color began to be used after 1945, when locals started recycling the glass from discarded empty glass cola and juice bottles. Many beautiful colors are incorporated today in the glass produced. Weaving was an important tradition in the old days. Kijoka bashofu is the art of making traditionally woven cloth and has been practiced since the 13th century in Okinawa. It is now still produced in Kijoka Ogimi village in northern Okinawa. The cloth is made from the plant fibers of basho, or the Japanese banana tree that grows on the islands, and has been used to make kimonos in Okinawa since ancient times. Kijoka bashofu cloth features smoothness and lightness, and it sticks less to the skin in humid climates. In order to obtain better threads, the Ryukyuan people in Kijoka historically cultivated the basho trees. The traditional manual process, including tree cultivation and dyeing and weaving of cloth using local plant-based materials, is a unique and eco-friendly handcraft of the Okinawa Ryukyuan people. Bingata is a traditional stenciled resist dyeing technique dating from the Ryukyu Kingdom period, and it was believed to be an integration of the dyeing processes from India, China, and Java. It is characterized by bright colored patterns of repeating motifs such as fish, flowers, and fauna. Bingata is generally used in making a traditional Ryukyuan costume called ryuso. The color, design, and material of a ryuso are different for men and women. The one worn by females will feature the Bingata design. During Ryukyuan festivals, wedding and coming-of-age ceremonies, and traditional art performances, locals wear ryuso to show the traditional culture and beauty of the Ryukyuan people. The artistic Ryukyuan people are rich in their age-old music and dance arts. Eisa is a traditional folk dance that is performed by young people during the Bon Festival to honor the spirits of their ancestors. Angama is a mask dance narrating legends and history of the Ryukyuan, and also performed during the Bon Festival by the 4 samurai communities on Ishigaki Island and commoners on remote Yaeyama Islands. Kumiodori is the traditional Okinawan performing art, first created in the year 1718. The Kumiodori art form was based on traditional Okinawan music and dance, and also other art elements from mainland Japan and China. Kumiodori has only male actors, and the costumes and decorations used on stage are very colorful and unique. Nowadays, Kumiodori plays a key role in preserving ancient Okinawan language, literature, history, and ethics. In 2010, Kumiodori was inscribed on the representative list of the Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity by UNESCO. The well-known martial art of karate was created by ancient Ryukyu people during the Ryukyu Kingdom period. Combining Chinese Kung Fu and Ryukyu native techniques, karate is now a complete system of self-defense and a popular martial art all over the world. Like most other martial arts, karate is a kind of philosophy with an emphasis on spiritual development and assisting people in harnessing their innate powers and strength. A true karate martial artist knows not only how to fight and defend, but also possesses a strong spirit and mind to avoid all unnecessary violence. The traditional staple foods of Ryukyuan people on the Okinawa Islands are primarily plant-based, and customarily potato, sweet potato, and taro root have been eaten. More than 60% of calories historically have been from the Okinawan sweet potato. Their ancient diet was about 80% carbohydrates. Many green and yellow vegetables, bitter melon, and various soy products are traditionally consumed. Tofu, bean curd, and miso, which contain flavonoids that help in protecting the heart, are eaten. These fermented soy foods also offer other nutritional benefits. Also consumed are mugwort, ginger, and turmeric, which all have been shown to have beneficial medicinal properties. Furthermore, Okinawan Ryukyuan people treat food as medicine and utilize many practices from traditional Chinese medicine. The Ryukyuan have traditions of staying active by home growing their own vegetables. Walking in the sunshine and getting up from and sitting down on mats on the floor. There is the custom of creating a moai, which is a community for socializing. People give support to others in the group such that the elderly do not get lonely or feel isolated. These are some of the lifestyle secrets from what may be the world's healthiest place with the most robust centenarians. Noble viewers, we are grateful for your company today during the rich indigenous culture of the Ryukyuan people. Up next is Governor Gavin Newsom, a leader for the people, right after noteworthy news. May kindness, compassion, and wisdom always be your guides.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/CTAW.
Vegan, because we condemn murder.